You're watching Virginia This Morning.
This segment is sponsored by Davis & Green Electrical.
Richmonders are taking the dive on the chilly side in support of Special Olympics of Virginia. The RVA Polar Plunge Fest is back, and we're looking for some brave souls to take the challenge. Greg Green of Davis & Green Electrical is back, along with Nicole Rydell, and Greg's daughter, Miss Ella, is here. Hey, girl. Welcome. Good to have you here. You're going to be the star of this. I can tell that already. Let's talk with Nicole for a second first, though, because Special Olympics has done this 1 year, and it was a huge success, and now we're moving.
Yeah, it's an extreme makeover, Plunge edition. We were at West Hampton Field last year, and we were very successful, but there's so much room to grow. So we talked to our friends over at Willow Lawn, and they've agreed to help us with the location change, and we'll be having the RVA Polar Plunge Fest at Willow Lawn on February 27th this year, and it opens up a lot of doors to new sponsors, and we're kind of bringing it to the people now.
Very nice. And Greg, last year I had a little hand in getting you into the pool with the naming of a character for you. Tell us what happened with that.
Well, Captain Electric Man. Electric Man turned into Popsicle Man. It was cold that day, but we had our team rallied around it. One of the ladies brought her little girl last year, which inspired this little one to want to plunge this year. So yeah, it was a great event. And
all right, Ella, how old are you, by the way?
I'm 8 years old.
8 years old. And I'm guessing you've never jumped into a pool of icy water before.
No.
If so, we'd have to talk to Dad a little bit about that. You saw somebody do this last year, and you said, I'd like to try.
Yes.
Okay. Did you get splashed? Because I got splashed, and it was cold. You do realize this is icy water, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. And it goes to Special Olympics. And that's important too, right? Mm-hmm. Have you been to a Special Olympics event and seen that before? You got to go, because it is special. That's why they call it that, you know. Nicole, when we talk about Special Olympics in Virginia, this, you know, we always think of the summer event, when it's the opposite end of the temperature scale, where it's very hot. But this is something that helps in a very big way, doesn't it?
It does. All the money raised goes to benefit over 20,000 athletes in the state of Virginia. We're also doing a big push with the younger generation now in the schools, and we're starting unified sports programs, which are sports teams that are comprised of athletes with disabilities and athletes without disabilities, and they play together for a common goal. So the money that we raise from RVA Plunge is going to go back into our school programs, education programs, and definitely support the athletes at summer games at the University of Richmond.
Greg, I know your team was there in force last year. Do some of the same people sign up again for a second year in a row? Have we increased the number? Or?
We have increased the number, and this year it's a family affair. So not only is our company doing it, but Ella's talked her papa into jumping. So we've got 3 generations that are represented, and our theme this year is what is it, Ella?
You're never too small to do big things.
You're never too small to do big things. So,
there you go. Yeah. Very good. And you talked to your grandfather into doing this?
Yes.
Although I think she's tougher than her grandfather, because her grandfather was going to jump in a what?
A wetsuit.
A dry, yeah.
He's a smart guy. Yeah. But he's not now, is he? You told him he couldn't do that. This is a lot of fun. We're going to be at Willow Lawn with a new kind of expanded venue there. Last year, I got there early. There was ice. There was a glaze on the top of the pool.
Yes.
And given the weather that we've been having here lately, I wouldn't be at all surprised if that happened again. This is going to be a ball, y'all. Give us the date again.
February 27th.
Can't wait. I get to announce again this year, right?
Yes, you're going to be the MC.
Okay, good deal. Then I'm not jumping. Come chill with all of us at the RVA Plunge, the Winterfest, February 27th. Shops at Willow Lawn. Freeze your spot by signing up at polarplunge.com and click on the Richmond tab. You can also call 726-3023. And now we'll skate over to you.
Thank you, Mr.